So I've never actually sat down and told you this full story, but I've made over $1 million online. And it did not happen the way people think. So let's get ready together and I will tell you exactly how this unfolded. I remember ever since I began watching YouTube videos, I wanted to be a creator. So I started on my family's old camcorder. And if you don't know what those are, you like hold them like this and there's a flip out screen. They're like from the 90s. Beggars can't be choosers, girl. But at the time, I thought my videos were top tier, the best on the market. Let me be so honest with you and myself, they were terrible. Oh my, do I have secondhand embarrassment for the videos that I used to post. And while my quality at first may not have been the best, my motivation was money. I wanted to be rich. I wanted to be like all these other content creators with money. And at the time, I was freshly out of high school, working at McDonald's, going to college, and that just was not the vibe. Trust me, I tried fitting in to that whole normal 9-to-5 regular life. It just didn't work for me. The one thing that I really did struggle with starting was the fact that I was afraid of people finding out. I was so embarrassed of this content that I was making because at the time, no one was doing it. No one was trying to be an influencer. It was very rare that you saw someone picking up a camera, vlogging, talking to a camera, doing their makeup, whatever it may be. And to be honest, I told nobody at first what I was doing, why I was doing it. It was just my little hobby I kind of kept secret to myself. I did not let that stop me though, clearly. And I kept thinking to myself, well, when I make it, when I become an influencer, when I'm rich, when I'm all these things, who will be laughing now? Me, to the bank. So for about 7 years, I was making content whilst also working a full-time 9-to-5 job. And if you can imagine how that went, it was tiring. But it kept me motivated because I knew what I wanted. Like I knew I wanted content creation and that the 9-to-5 job was just a stepping stone to get me there. So fast forward to COVID. I get furloughed from my job, and if you don't know what that is, that just basically means I was laid off until I was able to go back to work. So I thought, perfect timing. I am going to use this time whilst being on unemployment to chase after my content creation dream. This was around the time that TikTok started booming. And so while I was making stupid little videos on TikTok, I was realizing that that wasn't going to bring the money in right away. So I was seeing this platform that other girls were using called OnlyFans. And whilst this is just my experience and my experience alone, it worked for me. I'm trans, so it was one of those things that was highly sought after in a market that I could definitely monetize in. And so the first week, I literally made $1,000, and I thought to myself, wait a second, why do I need a 9-to-5 job to be my stepping stone when OnlyFans can be my stepping stone? So for the first few years of doing OnlyFans, I made about $10,000 a month, which honestly is a lot, and covered all my bills, and I was able to buy extra things for upgrading my YouTube content, upgrading my TikTok content. In June of 2023 is when everything changed for me, is when I got a manager. And you may think, oh, having a manager is dumb, like you're paying people for nothing. But my income went from about $10,000 to $15,000 the first month. And ever since then, it's climbed to $30,000 plus a month. So I've been doing content creation for 10 years, and in the last year, I've gained 500,000 followers on TikTok in 1 year. So 10 years of practice, but 1 year to change my life completely. So for 10 years, tirelessly, I made content that seemingly at the time got me nowhere. But in actuality, it really built up my motivation, it built up my consistency, and it built up my knowledge on social media and how to build a platform and things of what to do and things to avoid. But one misconception people have about making money online is that it's hard, or you have to essentially sell a product to make money, which is not the case at all. It's actually completely false. With content creation, you are the product that you are selling. I thought once I got all the money that I wanted and able to live this luxurious life, then all of a sudden everything would be better. And unfortunately, that's not the case. The nice purses, the nice house, the nice cars don't matter if you hate what you're doing. And luckily, the only thing that mattered to me was loving what I was doing and building platforms and audience and connection with you guys. It's truly and honestly the number one priority for me, always has been and always will be. Yes, money, perks, all of that's a plus, but number one, this connection I have with you is personally the most important thing to me. So So there's 3 lessons I learned real fast about being a content creator. Number 1, you're not going to be an overnight celebrity. And there are people, yes, who become influencers overnight, but they're like 1% of the content creators out there. And it's very, very rare. And it's like hitting the lottery or getting struck by lightning. Rare. If someone doesn't believe in you, kick them to the curb. We don't need any secret haters in our inner circle. Bye-bye. See you later. And 50% of the battle is confidence. You need to be your own number 1 fan. I watch my videos all the time, multiple times, because I love me and I love what I'm doing. And when you have that type of confidence, there is nothing anybody can say to you that's going to make you feel differently about you. Trust me on that. So if you like Get Ready With Me's real life conversations, then this channel is for you and you should think about subscribing. And let me know in the comments what you guys think the hardest part about being a content creator is. I'm very intrigued to know what you think.